everyone, it's Katarina and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am the Narcoleptic Planner here on YouTube and on Instagram, and if you love all things planning, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and tap the bell so that you never miss any of my uploads, since I am actually now starting to upload again, and it's kind of exciting, but also I feel like every time I do any kind of video, it just feels like a hot mess, and I hate doing voiceovers, like, just because I feel like I want to do the whole thing perfectly, and I feel like I'm just gonna mess up down the line and say something dumb, but you know, we just need to get back into the swing of things. But anyway, for this video, I am planning for the week of June 27th through July 3rd in my Caress Press inserts. And I am using this really beautiful kit from Pink Diamond Planner Co. And I do PR for Tasha, so you can use my code CAT15 to save and to get my freebie. And I believe this was the April 2021 mystery, and it is a movie kind of vibe, like movie themed, like backyard movie vibes and whatnot. And I mentioned this when I did my planner kit lineup, but I did watch a lot of movies this week, but I just didn't do it outside because it's so hot outside, it's kind of gross. And there are like a million mosquitoes outside, which is like also just really not fun for anyone. So yeah, I didn't really plan anything to kind of talk about in this first part of the video, and I feel like I'm just going to kind of just give out honestly like a 6-month life update, which seems kind of wild. But yeah, just because I haven't really like said anything, and I definitely stopped uploading for a while. And not gonna lie, I feel like I sped up this footage, but it still seems kind of slow. So hopefully I won't run out of things to talk about. But I am going to summarize 6 months of my life, so hopefully, you know, it won't really be an issue. But before I dive into that, I am, like I said, using this April 2021 mystery kit. It is an epic kit, and it did come with a foil bundle. Again, I don't know what foil it was. It seems like a light gold or like a matte bronze kind of vibe to me. And then I also paired it with a foil bundle from Caress Press. I did get a mini kit, I guess, mini foil bundle, because I didn't need the bougie boxes or the underlays. I don't know, I switched between calling them bougie boxes and underlays, but I don't really think it matters. But anyway, I used this kit, foiled bundle from Caress Press, because it was movie themed, and I am just in love with the bottom washi part, which you'll see in a bit. And also I used some of the full box overlays as well, which are really cute. And then when I do put the deco up, I did put the little foiled bits up there, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, let's see, where do I even begin? I guess we'll start with January. And my fan on my computer is starting to heat up, so I really hope it's not too loud and obnoxious. So give me a second. I'm actually going to, sorry, that was really loud. I'm going to move back away from my laptop a little bit because it just gets too overheated too quickly for some weird reason. But hopefully if I move a little bit farther away, you won't hear it as much. But anyway, I hope I don't also run out of time. If I do, I'll just try to summarize it quickly towards the end, but hold on. Okay, sorry. Again, a hot mess, but I just think the fan is already annoying me, so I hope it's not too loud. But anyway, January, it was okay. Nothing really too much happened there. It was like more towards the end of January that like I was starting to have kind of a rough time. I feel like I'm almost done with this stuff, so maybe I don't need to go like into that much detail. But anyways, February was when I was like really struggling like mental health wise, and I actually decided that I needed to quit my job. So I did that. and I was not working from like March or like end of February to March. Yeah, end of February, March to like end of May, I would say. So I took a couple months off there, honestly, because I was just really struggling and I had panic attacks all the time and I was just very, very anxious and whatnot. And yeah, it sucked. So I felt weird about it because I didn't want to stop working, but I'm very thankful that I was actually able to do that, and I think it was really good. Um, but yeah, I just also felt like weird because I'm like, I'm not doing anything, and I feel like I need to do something, and it was like stressful financially also, but I mean, that was the decision that I decided to make, and you know, that's on me, so that's kind of to be expected. Um, so yeah, I didn't really do much other than just work on my mental health. I found a therapist that was specifically for anxiety. So I was working through a lot of tough stuff, to be honest. I I guess I knew this already, but it kind of like made me think about it more. Like I have a lot of social anxiety, and especially because like also from the pandemic, like I stopped socializing with anybody other than my husband pretty much because I was really, really worried about getting sick. So, yeah, that was a thing. So, basically, what I had to do is I had to go on Meetup or the app Meetup and join like groups that were interesting to me and then just go and meet random strangers. Well, they're not random, I guess, but like go and meet strangers. And I was like, I don't. I don't know, like this isn't my thing, and I don't go to parties and stuff, and that was honestly never my jam or my scene or anything like that. Personally, that's just me. I don't know. I'm just like I want to be in bed at like 9:30 and just call it a night at that point. So yeah, I feel like I'm just too tired for that life. But it seems fun. But anyway, so I joined a bowling league, and I talked about this in my planner kit lineup, but I'll just dive into it a little bit here. And I was very nervous, and I actually had to miss the first week because I got the Rona in April. It was like my birthday, and then the next day I was like not feeling the best and my throat hurt. And then on, I think it was Thursday, I took a COVID test on Wednesday and it was negative, and then I took another one on Thursday and then it was positive, and I was like, okay, cool, fun. Luckily, I'm very thankful it really wasn't that bad. It just kind of felt like a bad cold, and I got all my vaccines and whatnot before that part. Before that point. So I just was like one of those breakthrough cases or whatever they're called. But yeah, that was a whole thing. So I missed the first bowling game, which is like usually the first game is like when everyone shows up, and you don't have to show up like every single week if you're busy one week, so it's not a big deal. But I missed that week, and I was like, now I feel awkward just joining the second week. But I went and I forced myself to go, and it was actually really fun. And I actually met two really good friends there, and then one of them is going to do the league again with me this in the summer, and then my other friend is going to join the fall one, so I'll get to see them again. And we've hung out like outside of the bowling league too. So, but yeah, it was good. And yeah, I don't know. I was just dealing with a lot of anxiety and working through that. And then May rolls around, like mid May to end of May, I started actually working again, but I work part time now. And then the rest of the time, I just maintain stuff at home and do all that kind of stuff. And then I also do like random stuff, like I dog sit also. It's kind of like another thing that I do. June was better. It wasn't like the best. And then like the past couple of weeks have just been just, I don't know, all the things going on in the world right now is just very heavy. But hopefully, aside from that stuff, like my own personal life, I think things are getting better, which is good. I guess I was able to summarize 6 months in like I don't know, 7 minutes or 8 minutes. So, but yeah, that's where I've been. I'm doing a lot better mental health wise, and I started like kind of doing some form of exercise every day. Like, if it's playing just dance, I will do that. It's too hot to walk outside, so I'm not doing that anymore, but like just kind of moving around, and I don't know. I think that's been very helpful for me personally, but yeah, so sorry, that was just kind of like me rambling about my life, but that's where I've been and why I haven't been posting. And honestly, for a while, it just felt like such a huge task to even like get back to doing it, but I took my time and I'm really glad that I did. So I am back and I feel like pretty good in terms of being consistent moving forward. I'm actually um not on top. I'm on top of my planning, but like I'm up to date or whatever. Like I'm caught up. That's the phrase. I'm caught up finally, so that's good. And I don't really foresee anything happening where I would get behind. I don't know actually. I do have to start going back to school. Oh, that's another thing. I stopped going to school too. I was like, I can't do this. Like I was freaking out and I just couldn't focus on anything. So I stopped going to school. I didn't drop out of the program completely. I just stopped going for that one semester, and I'm supposed to start back up in August. So, but if I work part time still, I think I should be able to balance like that and all the stuff I'm doing, and then YouTube and planning, and then also school. So, I think it should be fine. Fingers crossed. But anyway, going into the day by day, I kind of don't want to go through every single thing and name where every single thing is from. Unless if you have a specific question, you can let me know down below in terms of where some stickers are from. But I think I'm just going to summarize like what happened every day, unless I again run out of things to talk about. I'm sure I can find something. But on Monday, I had a filming fail, which was supposed to be for my not like last week, but the spread that was for like June something to June 26th. It was like my like what do you call that? It was like a water park mystery kit from Pink Diamond Planner Co. It was really, really fun and the colors were super vibrant. But basically what happened was I thought that my husband changed my camera settings back. So I was playing around with it. I got a new lens and then we were trying to like record stuff on a different mode or whatever. I have no idea. But basically the footage was like really bad, so I asked him to change it back, but I didn't realize he hadn't actually done it yet. So I filmed that whole plan with me and the footage was just terrible. Like it was so bright that you couldn't even see the stickers and the quality of it was not good. So I filmed a whole like video and I was really sad that I couldn't post it. But yeah, that was my filming fail. And then, I don't know, nothing really unusual happened that day. I was tired. It's not surprising. We got our weekly HelloFresh delivery, which I've been really, really liking HelloFresh lately. I don't love the cost of it, but I mean, the recipes are pretty good. And I feel like if you just started HelloFresh for like a little bit, you could just collect a couple of the recipe cards and then recreate them yourself. That's what I do sometimes. So yeah, and then it looks like it was just a stormy day. And my husband and I played a game called Ticket to Ride. It's a board game. Super, super fun. And if you like board games in general, but this one is kind of like strategic, I guess. So basically, what it is that you have a bunch of trains and then you have destinations, and you have to put your trains on the map, which is the board, and make an effort to complete the route basically. But it gets interesting because sometimes like if people block the route that you're going on, you have to go around them and you don't know like what other people are doing, and it's basically whoever has the most points wins. So but it's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. I got it at Target. I think so. Yeah, it's called Ticket to Ride. I think they also have like different versions of it. We just have the regular one, but there's like a Ticket to Ride like Europe version, and I think there's like a San Francisco version, which is really cool. But yeah, we just have the regular one. And then we watched Jurassic Park, and it was my first time watching that movie, which is kind of wild to me, like that was my first time watching it because I watched Jurassic World first. um, but yeah, it was, I liked it, but it was really weird to me that I never had watched it before that point. Tuesday, nothing really that interesting. I got a car wash and went to the Home Depot, bought some makeup, went to Costco, things that I normally do. We joined a gym this day because I just kind of wanted to go back and kind of get into a routine like I was doing before. So we did join a gym that's pretty close to our house. We stopped going to the other one. We used to go to Planet Fitness, but we stopped going to that one because when we moved, it was way too far away, and the closest one to us was like not like it didn't have all the other equipment that the other Planet Fitness gyms have, which is interesting. Like each Planet Fitness, I feel like in our area is like a little bit different. Like the machines they have are like slightly different, and like the size of the gym is like a little bit different. So we joined a new gym, which I'm really excited about because they have so much stuff. Like they have like free fitness classes and they have spin classes there, which I really love. They have like a indoor like basketball court, and they have obviously like the regular like workout machines, which is where we hang out, and they have like a pool and a sauna, and I'm like, dang, this is like the fanciest gym I've ever seen in my entire life. Because normally whenever I go to the gym, it's just like the machines are there and whatnot, but this one's pretty cool, and I'm excited that we joined. We actually did a workout class with them yesterday called Total Body Blitz, and it was very intense. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Wednesday, I did film my planner kit lineup since people wanted to see it, so I'm really glad I did that. And then I went to the gym again. Really nothing else out of the ordinary. I went to the Home Depot. My husband is kind of doing projects around the house, so that's what we've been working on. And we bought a bunch of like marble chips basically to put in our front yard. And then we had to buy like a wagon and a bunch of mulch and all this stuff. Like I swear, we just are always at the Home Depot, honestly. And yeah, luckily it's close by, and I feel like our car is just way too small for all the stuff that we buy there, but it's cool. Looks like I did laundry, and then I just did some more YouTube stuff, so I edited and uploaded that planner kit lineup video. And yeah, not, again, I feel like every day is like kind of the same. Like I either go somewhere like to Costco or the grocery store or to Home Depot or to the gym, and then I usually try to get a car wash like pretty frequently throughout the week because I signed up for this unlimited monthly car wash. So I mean, I could go every single day. I could go twice a day if I wanted to. I mean, I don't do that, obviously. But the reason I decided to sign up for that is because there's still a lot of construction on our street and there's a lot of dirt outside. And I feel like our car gets dirty very quickly. So I signed up for that. So I try to go at least like, I would preferably like to go like 3-ish times. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I go more. It kind of just depends on the week. And but yeah, it's a pretty good deal. I think it's like $30 a month. So if I went every day, if the month had 30 days, it would be $1 each day, which is pretty nice. And they have a lot of locations too. Like not even just in Texas. Like they have locations in like Florida. They have them in some in California, Arizona. Like there are a lot actually. I was really surprised by that. So if I ever move to another state, hopefully that state will have it and I can just keep going there. But yeah, I don't know why I was sharing that. It's really random. But then moving on to Thursday, we did go again to the gym. We used to go in the afternoon after we finished working, but because I don't have to start working early anymore, like at my previous job, I would work, actually like my previous two jobs, I would start around like 7 to 7:30 in the morning and then finish around 4. But now since I work part-time and I honestly can kind of just work whenever, it's like within reason, but it's like a lot more flexible for me. So I prefer to go in the morning, and then my husband starts working around like 9 or 9:30. So I've been enjoying going in the morning. I feel like it's actually like not as busy. Like for the time that we go around like 7:38 versus if we're going at like 4:30 or 5 in the afternoon. It's a lot busier then, which makes sense. So I did that, and then I went to get a facial this day. And I had to like stop the session like 3/4 of the way because I didn't eat enough beforehand and I felt like my blood sugar was getting low, and it's really hot outside, and I was like, I'm feeling dehydrated and this is not good. So I unfortunately had to cut that short. And the person, the like esthetician, I think she was so nice about it and really cool. So I was like, this is kind of embarrassing, but I don't want to pass out in here. So I'm like, I need to leave and go eat something. So they had Raising Cane's next door, and that's where I went. So I did that, and then I got a car wash again on the way home. And then later that evening, we had therapy. We just do like a monthly kind of check-in, just because, I don't know, I feel like it's good to chat and about, stuff that's going on and a lot of things that are going on. Like, it was a very heavy day around this time, so yeah, but that was good. And then I just finished the night by reading because I am also part of a book club. That was like another meetup that I decided to join for my social anxiety. And we meet, let's see, what day is it? It's July 6th, and we meet next week, and I'm not even like halfway through the book yet, which is kind of bad. But we are reading it's like a murder mystery. It's a trilogy, and I'm on the second book. I didn't go to the first meeting because honestly, the place that they meet is like 30 plus minutes away from where I live, and it's at night. And at the time, I was just like, I'm so tired that I don't think I can drive that far away at night and then have to come back. And then by the time I get home, it'll probably be like 9:30 or 10. So I didn't go to the first one, but I do plan on going to the second one. Hopefully I'm able to kind of like get more sleep beforehand because, yeah. I do really want to go and talk about the books though because they are really, really good, and I highly recommend them. It's called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I can't tell if that's the title of the first book or the second book, but it's something along those lines. But it's really good. It's really interesting. It gives me Pretty Little Liar vibes, where like the police in the town don't do anything, and then like the girl has to like figure it out by herself, and then all this other stuff. I won't get too much into it in case you would like to read it, but it is really interesting and I do really like it. So, yeah. Let's see. Moving on to Friday, it was trash day. Really nothing interesting there. We did go to the gym again, and then I went to Smoothie King for the first time in like 100 years. So that was really good because I like Smoothie King. And then I was stressed this day because I didn't have a lot of work coming in, and I only work if there's work for me to do. Basically, like I don't work like a set number of hours each week, and since there was not a lot of stuff for me to do, I was getting stressed about finances, and that was freaking me out, which, I feel like is normal, but yeah, hopefully some more stuff starts rolling in soon. And because, like, whenever I get stressed or anxious or like something's bothering me, I just tend to go to the arcade because I don't know, I think it's really fun. My husband and I go and we play games there. And I have a bowling alley too, but I think we just went to the arcade there. So we did that, and that little claw machine sticker from Sweet Ava's paper is like my favorite thing ever. And I love using it to mark the arcade because for a while there, I had a really, really hard time finding arcade stickers, but I think I got one from Carly Plans. And then I have obviously those ones from Sweet Ava's paper. So yeah. And then after that, we just played Mario Party, which is another way I kind of like to de-stress, honestly. I think this is the time where we were playing against like actual people versus playing like the AI. So we played against actual people online, or like on the online version, which is always interesting. The people are either like really, really good, or they're like, like they're the same as like we are in terms of playing, but sometimes those people are just so good at playing these games and I'm just like, I have no chance like whatsoever. So that's fun, but either way, it's always still fun to just play with random people online. And they're a lot better than honestly playing with the AI, because sometimes the AI, like, they're not the brightest, obviously, because it's just like the computer or the robot or whatever. But yeah. And then moving on to Saturday, I didn't feel well in the morning, but my husband bought us tickets to go pick sunflowers at a farm nearby. So we did that. I don't have sunflower stickers, so I just used a random munchkin holding a flower, and I was like, that's fine. So we picked sunflowers that day. It was so hot this day, and I really, really wanted to stay longer, but I was like, I'm dying out here and I don't want to, overheat or get dehydrated and whatnot. So we didn't stay there too long, but it's really cute. They just have like this huge, huge field of sunflowers. They actually have two different fields with different sunflowers. So we picked some from both of the fields. And they also have this apple cannon thing where they have old apples that they can't sell, and then you just put it in this machine and it like shoots the apple out onto a target. And it's just like the most random thing that I have ever seen. But it was kind of funny because like I've never seen that before, but it was fun. And then I came back home and I was like, it's just so hot and I can't be hanging outside today or ever really until maybe October at this rate. So we decided to keep watching movies. So we watched Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, which I think it's weird. It's called Jurassic Park The Lost World and not Jurassic Park 2. But then it's called Jurassic Park 3. Like, what happened there? But we watched that one. And then after that, we watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall, just because I randomly thought about that movie and I haven't seen it in a while. And I have it at home, so we decided to watch that one. And then we watched Pulp Fiction because we both have never seen that movie. And so yeah, we just decided to watch that. And I feel like we were watching like a decent amount of movies that we've never seen before that are like very, well known and popular, but I don't know why, I've just never seen them before. So that's what we did. And then moving on to Sunday, I was like, am I going to write anything? But I decided to write stuff off camera because I tend to mess up when I write on camera for some reason. So on Sunday, we just went grocery shopping, which is pretty standard. And then I was hungry, so we went to Panda Express. And I also haven't been there in quite some time. And then we worked on our Hunt a Killer box, which is basically a subscription that I get each month. And each month they send you like new clues that will help you get closer to solving the case. And we started like a new story basically. So like every story has 6 episodes in it. So we finished the first story and now we're on the second story. And I think we're on episode 2, so we still have 4 more to go. But I think the one that we're working on right now is a lot easier than the first story that we worked on. But either way, if you like solving puzzles and stuff like that and like using evidence or logic and stuff, I highly recommend it. It's really, really fun. And then, this day, we watched some more movies, hence why I used this movie kit. We watched the Minions movie, the new one, The Rise of Gru, and to be completely honest, I've never seen any of the Minion movies or the Despicable Me movies. For some reason, I've never seen any of them. But we got free movie tickets from HelloFresh, which is really random, to go watch the movie, so that's what we did. And it was really cute. I thought it was really fun, and now I kind of want to watch all the other movies because I was really confused because in this movie, the Minions Rise of Gru is like a prequel, and I didn't realize that. So I was like, why is he so young? Like, isn't he an adult? But I later looked it up and realized it was before that. So yeah. And then we went to Dairy Queen so I could get a blizzard because Dairy Queen has cotton candy blizzards only in the summer, and like that's my favorite thing ever. So I try to go during the summer because that's the only time I can get it. And then the last thing that we did was watch Jurassic Park 3, and then I think the next week, which is the week that we're in now, we watched Jurassic World. And then we also watched Dominion, but I think that was like a previous week. But yeah, I'm just watching all the movies again. And now I'm just adjusting something with my undo because I didn't like this. I think that sticker was too big or something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me just ramble on about my life. Hope it's been enjoyable for you. And then I'm gonna flip through what I have left in a second. Well, thank you so much again for all your patience while I took that break from YouTube. Like I said, I'm flipping through what I have left. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more stuff from me, and I hope y'all are having a good week this week, and I will talk to y'all in another video. I don't know if it's going to be a haul or not, but maybe another plan with me, because obviously it's not going to be a planner kit lineup. But anyway, thanks so much for watching.